Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we'll be focusing more on the fundamentals of Pilates. So everything will be down on our mat, and this will be a very light beginner to moderate but more beginner workout for today. So whenever you're ready, let's get started. We're going to lie down on our backs. Your feet will be flat on the mat. Your hands will be down by your sides, and you're just going to find the nice neutral spine, which is a natural curve in your body. You're going to have your hands down by your side, and we're just going to find our breathing here. As you inhale, really bring all the air up into your lungs, and as you exhale, release everything out, engaging your deep core. And we'll go for 2 more breaths like this. Inhale, bring it all in, and exhale, release it all out. 1 more. Inhale, breathe everything in, and exhale, release it all out. So from here, we're going to stay in our neutral position. We're going to place our hands on our knees, on our thighs. As you inhale, you're going to open your legs out to the side, bringing your feet, your soles of your feet should be looking at each other. And then as you exhale, close it all in for your beautiful butterfly. So inhale, open, drop those knees out to the side, and exhale, bring it all in, keeping that nice neutral spine. And 1 more. Inhale, open, dropping the knees out to the side, and exhale, bring it all in. Okay, so from here, we're staying in our same position, and we're going to practice our pelvic tilts. So as you inhale, you're going to press your back down into your mat, and as you exhale, you're going to release it up, finding your nice natural curve. So inhale, press your lower back down into the mat, really press down, squeezing your core, and exhale, release for your natural spine. 2 more like this, really finding the press into your lower back in the mat, and release it. And this is your last one. Inhale, really press that lower back into the mat, and exhale, release. Staying in our same position, you're going to press your lower back down to the mat. You're going to lift your hips up for your pelvic curls. So raise up, kind of like it's like a glute bridge. But this time you want to keep your feet flat on the floor and really squeeze your glutes up and come down. So as you inhale, lift your hips up off of the mat, squeezing your glutes as you come up, pressing your heels into the mat, holding here for 1 breath, and then release. We're going to do 2 more before we hold it. Inhale, raise your hips up, and exhale, come down. And we have 1 more. Whenever you come up, you're going to stay up. Keep your hips up off of your mat. Allow the weight to go into your left heel. You're going to lift your right knee up and drive it into your chest for your glute march. And bring it down, alternating sides. So inhale, drive that knee in, and exhale, bring it back down. Keep going here, making sure you don't drop your hips as you lift your knee. Allowing your triceps to help you really press into the mat. Your palms are flat on your mat. And we're going to go for 4, pointing to the toes, 3, here's 2, and your last 1. Bring it down, drop the hips to the mat. Bring your knees into a tabletop position. You're going to have your knees right above your hips. You can have your hands out to a 45, or you can have them all the way out to a T. We're going to get into our spine twist. So as you inhale, make sure that your lower back is imprinted into the mat. Press all the way down. Your core is turned on. As you inhale, you're going to release your legs over to the left and come back through center. Making sure that you keep your shoulders pressed down. If you feel your shoulders coming up, this is where you need to stop, because we aren't working our shoulders in this move. We're twisting through our spine. We have 3, 2, nice and slow, and 1. Allow your core to help you pull your knees back in. Drop the feet down to the mat flat. Take your hands behind your head, and we're going to practice our chest lifts. So you have your back presses to the mat. Your hands are behind your head. Your elbows are open out wide, and as you inhale, you're going to lift up from your core. So inhale, lift your chest up, head, neck, and shoulders, and drop it back down. Inhale, lift up, gaze goes to the knees. Exhale, bring it back down. 4 more before we add on. Really squeezing the core as you come up, making sure that lower back doesn't lift up off of the mat. Keeping those elbows nice and wide. Your feet are flat on your mat. And the next time that we lift up, you're going to hold it up here. You're going to take that right elbow and bring it over to the left, twisting and back through center. Drop the head down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, rotate over to the right, center, and drop down. Keep going. Remembering that we're lifting through our core. We're not pulling on our neck to help us lift up. Trying to get the chest up as high as you can. Feet are flat on the floor. We have 1 more on each side. Last one. Beautiful job. Release your legs long. Your hands come up by your ears, and we're going to practice our roll-ups. So we have our natural curve here. As you inhale, begin to lift up. Nice, slow, and controlled. And exhale, release over. Trying to reach for your toes. Inhale, come back, nice and slow. And release the hands over by the ears. We're going to do 2 more. Inhale, lift up. Arms go up to the sky. Exhale, reach over to your toes. Come back. And we're going to do 1 more roll up before we do our leg circles. Inhale, lift all the way up, sitting up nice and tall. And exhale, reaching for our toes. Come all the way back down on your mat. You're going to drop your hands down by your sides. That right leg extends up, pointed toes. Leg circles. You're going to take your right leg and drop it over to the left, nice and slow. And we're going to make big circles. We're going to go 3 in this direction before we switch. Here's 2. Pointing through your toes, turning those quads on. And hold it here. Now reverse it. For 3, that bottom leg is nice and long. 2 and 1. Beautiful drop. Drop the leg. And we're going to extend our left leg up to the sky and perform our leg circles on our left leg. So dropping that left leg over to the right. Big circles here. Open out to the side and center. Here's 2 and 1. Come back, swing it over to the right for our reverse circle. For 3, we have 2 and 1. Drop the legs down. You're gonna have your hands down, or you can come up on your elbows for this one. Your heels will come together. For our frog, your knees will be turned out to a 45-degree angle. Frog crunch, you're gonna push your heels out, squeezing your legs, and bring it back in. Keeping the heels squeezed together and back in. So inhale, push out. Exhale, come back in. We have 3 more. Here's 2 and 1. Drop the legs down, and we're going to come all the way down and get ready for our single leg stretches. So this time you're going to take your right leg, you're going to bring it in, bring that knee in. Your left leg is nice and long with the pointed toe. See if you can lift your head, neck, and shoulders up off of the mat. And for this move, we're going to pulse for 2, and then we're going to switch to the other side. So here we go. Inhale, inhale, exhale, switch. Inhale, inhale, exhale, switch. You're switching your hands. Each time you pull your knee in, inhale, inhale, exhale, switch. If this is too much on your neck, you can feel free to drop it down to your mat. You're still getting your work in, but make sure that your spine is pressed down to your mat. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Take that left leg, extend it up, and we're gonna go for our single leg stretches. So you're gonna pull, pull, and release. Pull, pull, and release. So 6. Here's 5. Really pull. 4, 3. Here's 2. And your last 1. Bring your legs in. 90-degree position. Your hands come up to the sky. You're gonna extend your arm and legs long and sweep it around, bring it back in. Feel free to drop if you need to, keeping that back nice and flat on your mat. So inhale, extend, exhale, bring it in. Inhale, extend, exhale, bring it in. For 6, 5, here's 4, we have 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Bring it in, and you're gonna just a little rock side to side before we bicycle it. Okay, so you're gonna have your right leg bent in. Take your hands behind your head, and let's just crisscross it out. Just for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Everything drops. Rock a little side to side. Extending the legs out nice and long. Hands come up over your head. Flex the feet, and you're just going to lift up nice and easy. Open your legs out to the side a little wider than your hips. Bring your hands up to the sky. Your feet are flexed. You have your legs pressed all the way down to your mat. On your inhale, you're gonna reach over, and your back should make a C. Reaching for the back of the soles of your feet. Hold here for 2 breaths, and come back. So inhale, reaching over. Exhale, release, 2 breaths, and back up. Nice and tall whenever you lift up, and come back down. And one more. Beautiful. Drop your arms to the side for a T position. Legs are in the same position. And as you inhale, we're going to twist over to the left. Take your right hand and you're going to reach for your outer toes of the left foot. So you're going to pulse it, come back through center. Other side, pulse, and center. Keep going. Pulse, and center. Making sure that you have your sit bones flat on your mat. We're twisting through our upper body. Your gaze is following whichever way your hand is going. Let's go for 4. Nice and tall sitting up. 3. Here's 2. And your last 1. Hold through center. Arms nice and long. You're sitting up nice and tall. You're going to twist, and center like an airplane, helicopter. Twist, center. Twist, center. Nice rotation through the upper body, keeping your lower body nice and still. We have 3. Here's 2 and 1. Bring your arms through center. Your palms are facing one another. You're bringing your legs in. Your toes are pointed. You're going to come back for a nice C curve and come back up. So inhale, come back. Exhale, come up. Modification, you can have your hands under your thighs and just come back and up. Inhale, come back. Exhale, come up. Nice and tall as you sit up. Really pointing through your fingertips, pointing through your toes, engaging that core. And we're going to hold here in our C curve. We're going to twist over and center. Inhale, twist over. Exhale, center. Keep going. Here's 5 more. We have 4, 3. Here's 2 and 1. Hold in your C curve. Or if you have your feet flat on the mat, stay there as well. You're just going to pulse it back just for 10, 9. Squeezing the core. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Now we're going to get into our side lying series of class. You're going to come onto the left side of your body. Your left arm is extended out long. You can have it long with your head resting on your forearm. On your bicep, or you can have it rested in your hand. You're going to have your legs stacked on top of one another. Fingertips are pressing to the mat, or your palm is flat onto the floor. So we're going to lift both legs up, using our obliques to help us, and our fingertips are helping us press down and release. So inhale, lift up. Exhale, release. Keep going here. If you feel that it's too much to lift both, feel free to just lift that top leg up and bring it back down. So inhale as you lift up, exhale, bring it down. Keeping those toes nice and pointed, activating our legs. We have 3, here's 2, and 1. Hold your legs hovered. Lift that top leg. The bottom leg is going to come up to reach and drop it down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, come down. If this is too much, you can just stay with the top leg lifting as your bottom leg stays flat on the mat. We're going to go for 4. Getting our inner thigh work in here. 3. 2, and this is your last one. Bring both legs hovered up off of your mat. That bottom leg is going to come forward as your top leg goes back for our scissors, small scissors here. So here we go for 10, nice and slow. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring both legs down to your mat. You're going to take your bottom arm, wrap it around your waist, and you're going to press your right palm flat into your mat. Only thing that's moving here for our tricep push is the top of our body. So as you inhale, you're going to push up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come down. We have 5 more. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Release. Come up. You're going to take your left hand, come up and over to the right, stretching out the left side and center. And we're going to do our side lying series again on the right side of our bodies. Okay, so you have your right arm either extended out long or you have your head rested into your right hand. Your toes are nice and pointed. Legs are stacked on top of one another. We have our hands, our fingertips pressed down into our mat. Here we go for our double leg lifts. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. This is a small move, but it's very powerful for our obliques. You're doing so good. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that top leg lifted up higher. Bottom leg comes to meet the top. Here we go. Just for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both legs come together for our scissors. Here we go. Just for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Tricep push-ups. Wrapping that right arm around our waist. Left palm is flat into the mat. Here we go for our lifts. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, come down. Really squeezing the side of your obliques. Let's go for 4, 3. We have 2 and 1. Everything comes down. Mermaid stretch on the opposite side. Left hand lifts up and over to the, right hand lifts up and over to the left. And come back down. Final series of class. Coming onto your belly. You're going to have your feet flat on your mat. You're going to have your hands right under your shoulders. Your nose will be hovering over your mat. So all we're doing is our back extensions here. So you're going to lift up, pressing through the palms of your hands, helping you lift, and then you're going to drop it down. Nice and slow, small moves here. We're going to go for 4 before we extend our arms. Here's 3, really squeezing through your back. And on your last one, hold it up. Bring those arms out in front of you. You're going to bring your elbows to your sides. Bring it back forward and drop it. Lift up, Arms out to the side, extend and drop. If this is too much, you can go back to our regular back extensions here. So let's keep going. Extend in, extend and drop. 2 more. Squeezing your glutes as you come up. And this is your last one. Amazing job. Okay, so now we're gonna come up for a very quick cat-cow stretch before we get into our last move of class. So hands on the shoulders, knees on the hips. Inhale, arch your back, looking up. Squeezing that lower back. Exhale, release it. Feel free to twist side to side. Okay, back to our neutral spine. You're gonna take your right leg, extend your right leg out long. Hands will stay on the mat. You're gonna tap your toes down, lift it up, squeezing your glutes, and come back in. That's our move. We'll do 10 on each side. So on your inhale, extend, exhale, tap, inhale, lift, exhale, bring it back in. So extend, tap, lift, bring it in. Extend, tap, lift, and in. Making sure that you don't arch your back whenever you come up with that extended leg. You have your hands right underneath your shoulders. Allowing your weight to fall heavy into that left knee. And let's go for 2 more. And last one. In, extend, tap, lift, and drop. Bring it in. Other side. Here we go. Left leg extends back long. Tap the toes, lift up, bring it in, extend. Tap, lift, in, extend. Keeping that back nice and straight. Eye gaze is right above your mat. We don't want to look down. No pressure on the neck here. Just nice and in line with one another. Here's 3. We have 2, tap, lift, in. And this is your last one. Finish the move and bring your knees down to your mat. Open your legs out just a little wide. Extend your arms out for our child's pose. Releasing your lower back. And you're going to come back up on your hands and your knees for our thread the needle move. You're going to lift your left arm up to the sky, thread it under the right. Feel free to take that right hand and wrap it around your waist to get an even deeper stretch in your shoulders. Unravel and come back up, other side. Right arm lifts up, threading under the left, dropping the shoulder down to the mat. Left arm, if you feel the need to, wrap it around your waist for that deep shoulder stretch. Beautiful job. Bring it back up. And we're going to come down for our crisscross position. Getting ready to cool it all down. Okay, so as you inhale, lifting that right arm up and over to the left. Left arm goes up and over to the right. And center, both arms come up and over. Breathe it all out. One hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. Thinking of 3 things that you're grateful for today. You moved your body. You showed up for yourself. You did something for you. Always remembering that you can only pour into others if you pour into yourself first. I am so proud of you, and you should be proud of you too. Whenever you're ready, open up your eyes. Take one last big inhale up and exhale, sigh it all out. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this fundamental mat work today. Very nice, very light and easy. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to let me know. And I hope to see you in the next video. There's so much more to come.